Hi there, I'm Joe Ty from Values Coach, and I am really looking forward to meeting you all virtually at the conference on April 20th. Today in this short video, I'd like to look at the term evidence in two dimensions, past and future. Most of us, when we think of evidence and evidence-based practice, it's retrospective. What have been the best practices in the past and how do we apply them going forward? In the article that I've shared with you on caring for COVID's emotional long haulers that I wrote with several California nurse leader colleagues for the current edition of Nursing Management, we summarize some of the evidence that we have a serious challenge today with burnout, PTSD, moral distress, and moral injury, which, by the way, are three very different syndromes. Wrong diagnosis, wrong treatment, right? So we need to be very clear about what we're talking about. And how do we deal with this ongoing, likely crisis that will be with us for a long time of mental health and emotional well-being for our caregivers? So that's evidence retrospectively, and how do we apply best practices moving forward? The other way I want to look at that word is prospectively. You know, I've heard a lot of leaders, including healthcare leaders, say something to the effect that hope is not a strategy. Well, duh. But without hope, the most effective strategy is doomed to failure. And in fact, creating, fostering, sustaining hope should be strategy number one for healthcare leaders. And let me share the evidence. More than 500 different studies have documented the importance of expectations on outcomes and on performance. Basically, you get what you expect, for better or worse. We have seen it in medicine. It's called the placebo effect. We've seen it in psychology, the Pygmalion effect. We see it in sociology and business, the Hawthorne effect. What you expect has a significant impact on your outcomes, on people's performance, for better or for worse. And so here's a question for you. How do we apply the discipline of evidence-based practice going forward to the importance of establishing hope and courage and those other qualities that are so important but so difficult to measure? You know, we hear about this light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a light bulb. It's not like a finish line we run through and we're done. It's a torch that is for us to pick up and carry, to illuminate the way for all the people who are struggling through that tunnel behind us, and to light the way into the tunnels that we know are in front of us yet. And your role as professionals in evidence-based practice is going to be more important than ever. And part of what I'm going to do is challenge you to think of that role in a more expanded way, to include looking forward. How do we create the evidence that we would like to see? I'll see you on April 20th. Thank you.